Welcome to this video. You will learn about the research Iodrip. It is drip irrigation system with the use of image processing for weather anticipation. The process begins with its input devices. These are the soil moisture sensor and a raindrop sensor. The crop surrounded with these sensors. It uses an analog signal to be processed by the Arduino. Using its serialization, the data are given to the Raspberry Pi 4. The Raspberry Pi 4 holds the data that were sent in order to create an input values that will be used later on. The Raspberry Pi 4 analyzes the image that is captured by its thermal camera, which is the MLX90640. The image captured from the MLX90640 is converted into an array. Each corresponding array holds a certain value for its temperature. These values will be sorted by the Raspberry Pi 4 using a sorting algorithm. The sorting algorithm used to sort its values is a quick sort, and it is considered as the fastest sorting algorithm. Once these values are sorted, the Raspberry Pi 4 takes its first value, last value and the mean value. The values that were given to the Raspberry Pi 4 by the Arduino will be used. The Raspberry Pi 4 holds 6 values in total, which is the date, soil moisture, raindrop, highest array value, mean array value and the largest array value. These will be inserted to its database. After inserting its data, the Raspberry Pi 4 retrieves its data including the previous records. Using the decision tree regression algorithm, the Raspberry Pi 4 analyzes these numerical data will be used to train an artificial intelligence model. In order to predict the weather without the use of internet connection, application program interface or API, or any pre-trained model, the decision tree regression breaks into smaller and smaller subsets while at the same time, an associated decision tree is developed. Now the Raspberry Pi 4 trains the model and relearns incrementally. During the development of decision tree, the decision tree learns that the raindrop sensor is relatively related to the date, soil moisture, highest array value, mean array value and the largest array value. Once the training is done, the decision is made to consider that the raindrop values is considered as dependent variable and takes the date, soil moisture, highest array value, mean array value and the largest array value as input and the raindrop would be the output. The users can also set the configuration for the volume of water to be delivered to the crops. The volume of water incrementally increases to its 100% volume as the system predicts that there will be no rainfall. It means the volume of water is automatically adjusted based on the predicted weather. And the users can also set whether the system will use a traditional drip irrigation system without or with the algorithm included to predict the weather.